With the conclusion of the third MNS Qualifier, where 76 athletes took on the course, let's take a look at 3 of the most exciting runs of the event. Number 3, Clara Wilkins. Clara was the second runner of the day and came out aggressively, getting through 6 obstacles in just under 1 minute. The 7th was the pendulum swing, which we saw people struggle on all day. Having only seen one athlete run before her, Clara had to attempt the pendulum with minimal data on how to do it. Though she had some trouble building swings, she made the dismount in the end. Clara went on to finish the course without any falls, putting her in first place and making it into the top 3 runs doing so. And number 2, we have Dre Johnson. Dre ran 14th out of 19 in the Pro Wave and saw only one athlete finish the course before him. With the pressure on, Dre had a clean run up to the infamous pendulum swing. He darted through it to get a head start on his momentum, as you would expect, but ends up having too much swing to stick the landing, getting a clear on the swing but a technical fail on the next obstacle. Knowing he had to clear with fewer than 2 fails to put him on top of the podium, pressure was building. Getting through the boot scoot on his first actual attempt on the obstacle and then linking the gotta go style cliff. He only had one obstacle standing between him and the top of the podium. Where most would take rest to make certain they give themselves the best possible chance to clear on the first try, Dre jumped directly into the final obstacle, placing his hands perfectly on the first set of squares and then again on the second set, wrapping up his run in 1 minute and 44 seconds. First place for the Pro Male division and booking his spot at finals. Before we get into the top run of the weekend, we have a few honorable mention moments to go over. Skylar Janey, clean through the course to the last obstacle and needing to clear on her first attempt to put herself into first place. Skylar over-lashayed the last move of the course slightly and rotated the squares into a vertical hold, but hung on through sheer willpower, getting Skylar her second first place MNS finish of the season. Busy Anderson. For a little bit of background, Busy often at practice and competitions will slam his body into blocks and mats so hard that a loud, meaty thud roars across the gym, terrifying the audience. This repeated act has coined the term meatball, as in a dense ball of meat. A meat sphere. Just off of a first place finish in the second MNS, Busy was back with his eyes set on another win, clear through the first 8 obstacles on the course, and one failed attempt on the gotta go obstacle already. He knew his chances of finishing were slim unless he cleared on this attempt. Sticking to his plan to skip under the blind grab, Busy flung his body to the block, feet first, and grasped anything he could get his hands on as he collapsed down to stay on the block. All of this happened in half of a second. It couldn't keep the laughter in on stream, and neither could Judge Skinny. At number 1, we have Cole. Mitchell Fry ran 3rd in the 11 to 13-year-old wave and set a seemingly untouchable time of 1 minute and 25 seconds. That time kept Mitchie in the top of the table by 34 seconds all the way to the last runner of the wave when Cole stepped up to the course in his first MNS competition of the season. Cole ran through the first 6 obstacles with his eyes set on that top spot, getting through them in just over 30 seconds, linking everything possible. He utilized his reach to get some momentum on the swing to save time. His first hiccup in the course was when he almost took a fail on the boot scoot by hanging onto the wrong hook. Thankfully, he was able to grab the correct one in time and save the run. Getting through the slanted cliff catch with only one backswing and then topping off his run by hanging onto the squares as he tilted vertically, Cole hung on to save his near flawless run and place him onto the top of the leaderboard. Thanks for watching, everybody. Don't forget to tune in for our last Midwest Ninja Series Qualifier on March 15th. Tune in, we will see you there. Knowing he had to clear with fewer than 2 falls to put him on onto the top of the table. Okay. Knowing he had to clear with fewer than 2 fails to put him on top. Why am I reading on top? Knowing he had to clear with fewer than 2 fails to put him into the top of the table. Knowing he had to clear with fewer than 2 fails to put him onto the top of the table.